For the second day in a row, we have another PSA grade reveal. I just got back this package from FedEx. We got 25 cards. Yesterday, I had 21 cards that we did a grade reveal. So, needless to say, it's a pretty good week for PSA grade returns. Hoping this one does a little bit better than the last one. We had like a 50% gem rate. So, definitely not what we were looking for on yesterday's video. If you haven't already seen that, you can find it right there. But let's see what today's holds. Again, let's hope that we did a little bit better in terms of our gem rate. And real quickly, if you guys see any cards in this video that you're interested in, they will all be available over on Whatnot. Some will be buy it now cards, some will make their way into the auctions. If you're new to Whatnot, use the link down below for 15 bucks for free. When you sign up, you can spend it with me or with anybody else. Obviously, appreciate if you spend it with me, but you can spend it anywhere. It's 15 bucks. That's yours to do with whatever you would choose. So lots of really cool stuff coming. We also have the Nashville Card Show this weekend, also known as the National. And gonna have a ton of great content coming there. So if you want to see that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get to this grade reveal. All right, so starting us off with the first box. There's two boxes in this. Can't fit 25 slabs in one, but always a fun day with a good PSA grade reveal. Starting off, we got the Jordan Lawler on the rookie auto. Is that a chrome, not chrome update? Oh, a 9? It is an on-card auto. I guess it's a little off-center. All right. Not the start we're looking for, but especially after last time getting like a 50% gem rate. Really cool one here. Spencer Jones on the Bowman Ascensions. These are case hits, and the gold out of 50 even more rare. Man, not the start again that we're looking for. Hopefully we can make it up here. Ohtani on the refractor. It's a great looking card. First Bowman card with him as a Dodger. There we go. Okay, very, very nice. Out of $4.99 there. This one would be big. Ellie on the red. These are super hard to get a good grade on. I'm expecting a 9. This one I thought was clean because I sent it in, so I obviously thought that it had a decent chance to grade well, but this would be big. Let's go. That's awesome. The red color match. This will almost guaranteed be super low population-wise, so very, very pleased with that one. Those Stadium Club paper cards are hard to grade. Dominguez on the blue. Love the color match. Big hopes for Dominguez this year. Would have liked it a lot more as a 10, but still like the card. This one's super cool. I'm expecting a 9 here. This had some slight flaws on it, but was worth it shooting my shot. Especially just given, Bob Gibson, Albert Pujols out of 5. Super, super cool card. And that one is exactly what I thought it was going to be. Sometimes I send it in, shooting your shot. We had the Ellie Magenta auto that I thought was going to be a 9 and got a 10. You never know with PSA. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. That one, I got what I expected, so not too upset or anything. Evan Carter, 10. I feel like I always think that Cosmic is a little off-center, but 10 worthy. So Churio at a 99 here on the blue checkerboard. Another 10. Let's keep this going. On a little roll here. Randy Johnson, 24 out of 25 on the orange Galactic. I jinxed us. Spencer Strider. This one was a Sapphire, I believe. Yes, Sapphire PSA 10. Strider should be back this year. Very, very nice. I'm sure that card's market has dipped, but obviously hopeful that he will do well coming back from injury this year. Jacob Wilson, another guy who got called up and then got hurt pretty immediately. Another 10. We will take that for sure. Paul Skeens, a.k.a. Paul Skinnies. If you know, Mrs. Clever Cuban came onto the Whatnot stream and called them Paul Skinnies. But Paul Skinnies with the PSA 10. We love to see that. Those X-Fractors are nice. Soto on the Magenta Speckle. 10. Let's go. What a nice little roll there. Roman Anthony, who many believe, I know Baseball America has him as the top prospect in baseball. That's a nice one. Very good timing there. I'll list it, but I'll probably hold that until he gets the hype of getting a call-up, maybe doing well in spring training, etc. This is a nice one. Jackson Churio on the case hit garbage pail. Very, very good looking card. It's got something on the slab there, unfortunately. We'll see if that wipes off later, but love Churio. Love him coming down the slide. That's sweet. That's a beautiful card. And to get that in a 10, oh, tell me that's not sick. Going to the Brewers Stadium, seeing the slide. I just love unique features in stadiums like that. So definitely pleased with that. Dominguez on the logo Fractor Aqua. Again, Dominguez got high hopes from this year. Another 9. Ugh, Dominguez can't hit the 10. Now, these stars in the night. I love these cards. The premium on a 10 over a 9 is crazy. They all seem to have some top edge issue to some extent. This one looked fairly good to me. Did you guys kind of see it? I knew that it wasn't necessarily a guaranteed 10, but with it being Ellie, it was one that I was willing to shoot my shot on because I knew that the multiplier, if it gets a 10, is pretty significant. Weren't able to hit it, unfortunately. What can you do? Paul Skeens, this was another one, it's definitely off center left to right. It was technically just barely based on how I measured it within the 60-40 range, so I sent it. I recognize that if there is anything else that PSA finds wrong with this card, that it's going to get a 9, but another example, while, shoot your shot on some, you get the 9. Hope that you get a 10 on 1 or 2 of them. I'm expecting a 9, same with that Bob Gibson. And a 10 there, that's pretty cool. 53 out of 100 on the Wave Refractor. That's pretty nice. Skeens out of 100 on a PSA 10. We'll take that. Roman Anthony on the True Blue Refractor. Love the color match for my Red Sox. Another 10. Let's go. The 10 pile is a little bigger this time so far. We're loving to see it. Another Paul Skeens on the Sapphire out of Bowman Chrome. 9. Man, I thought that one was good. I mean, the Silver Wave got a 10. I'll take that. If one of them is going to get a 10 and one of them is going to get a 9, we'll take the bigger numbered card getting the 10. But I don't know. I thought it was going to get a 10. And then we got 5 more cards here out of the second box. So Sedan, I'm hopeful that he has a big year. He's got great hit tool. He needs to work on his OBP a little bit. He doesn't take a walk, but really, really well-rounded player, really talented. On the gold out of 50 and a PSA 10, very, very nice. It's a little bit of Red Sox heavy sub, but another Roman Anthony on the Bowman Sterling. Can we go 2 for 2? Yes, we can. Let's go. That's awesome. Very, very nice ones to have there. Jacob Wilson, I think this is the first Bowman auto. Yes, first Bowman refractor. So we had the Bowman Sterling refractor. That got a 10. And that gets a 10. Okay, cool. Wilson, very curious to see how the Sacramento Athletics do. Jackie Robinson, I'm going to save for last here. That one was a SGC crossover, so I'm very curious. I want to talk about that before I show it. And then we got the Corbin Carroll on the short print speckle. Corbin had a great end of the year. I know a lot of people talked about how poor of a season he had last year. Talent's still there. Very, very nice. 10 on that. Love that. Love Corbin. Very talented dude. And this Jackie Robinson. So this is a card out of Allen and Ginter Chrome, or Allen and Ginter that I pulled. It is a Chrome card. It's the gold refractor. I sent it to SGC. I thought it was pretty clean, if I'm being honest. Looked it over. I didn't see anything significantly wrong with it. SGC gave it an 8. I thought that was a little unfair, so I was willing to, I cracked it and I said, let's send it to PSA for $16 or whatever the heck this was. This was a part of one of their December specials that they did. I'll shoot my shot. For the content, I'll shoot the shot to see whether or not I'm able to cross it and get it upgrade to a 9 or a 10. Let's see. I mean, it's a beautiful card. Love the minis. I love the mini slabs. I think they're just fun, unique, different. And it's an 8. All right, so I guess SGC and PSA agree on this one. A lot of times I send stuff into SGC that I sent to PSA and they give it a better grade or vice versa, but this situation seems like they were on the same page. So in this situation, I'm wrong, which that's all right. Willing to admit that I'm wrong every now and then, but overall, I think we did much better on this submission. Let me count how we did in terms of grades. All right, so definitely did better this time around. We got 16 10s. Pretty solid there. Then we got 8 9s. And then we had the 1 8. So overall, I think it's definitely better than our 50% gem rate that we had. That this time around, 16 out of 25. It's a 64% gem rate. We're looking for more in the 70 to 80% range, but overall, definitely can't complain, especially with some of the big ones that we got. I mean, hitting that LE, definitely very, very pleased there if that wants to focus for me. The Otani's a big card. I think the last one of this did like $350. Obviously, the Paul Skeens, the Jackson Churio. So we hit some big 10s, definitely had some 9s that I thought would do better, but overall, at 65%, we should be able to make money, especially knowing that some of the bigger cards did get a gem for us. So I'm pretty pleased with this submission. We've got a 44 card sub out at SGC right now. We've got a 25 card sub out at PSA right now. Plus, I've got a stack of like 50 cards that I'm going to be sending out soon. So if you guys want to see more grade reveals, make sure to follow along. We're going to have more of those. Card show content, as I mentioned, this weekend we've got the Nashville Card Show. So that's going to be a blast. Going to be documenting deals, doing new collector challenge stuff as well. So going to be a good mix. Going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to subscribe if you guys want to see that. As always, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. We'll catch you in the next one.